Did you know suspenders were once considered scandalous undergarments? That is, right, this everyday accessory has a wild history that will blow your mind. Stick around as we uncover the surprising facts about suspenders and why they are more than just a fashion statement. Welcome back to Objectified, the channel where we dive deep into the stories behind the objects that shape our world. Today, we are exploring suspenders, those stretchy straps that hold up your pants and add a touch of style. From their shocking origins to their modern-day comeback, suspenders have a tale to tell that spans centuries, cultures, and even Hollywood. So, grab a seat and let us unravel the unexpected history and charm of this wardrobe staple. By the end of this video, you will never look at suspenders the same way again. Suspenders trace their roots back to the 18th century in France, where they were not exactly the fashion icon we know today. They were first designed as undergarment strips of ribbon or fabric used to hold up men's breeches. Back then, showing off your suspenders was as taboo as flashing your underwear in public. By the early 1800s, suspenders started to evolve. A British designer named Albert Thurston is credited with creating the modern suspender in 1820. His design used leather loops and adjustable straps, making them more practical and stylish. These early suspenders were a game changer, offering a comfortable alternative to tight waistbands or belts, which were not yet common. But here is the kicker. Suspenders were not just for men. Women also wore them to support heavy skirts and petticoats, especially during the Victorian era. However, they stayed hidden under layers of clothing, as modesty was the name of the game. It was not until the 20th century that suspenders stepped out of the shadows and into the spotlight. As fashion changed, so did suspenders. By the late 19th century, they became a wardrobe essential for men, thanks to advancements like the H-back and X-back designs, which provided better support. The invention of metal clips in the 1890s made suspenders easier to attach to trousers, replacing the older button-on styles. This innovation sparked a surge in popularity, and soon, suspenders were everywhere from factories to high society. The 20th century brought new challenges. When belts gained traction during World War I, suspenders took a back seat. Belts were seen as more modern and less fussy, especially with the rise of casual fashion. But suspenders never disappeared. They made a roaring comeback in the 1980s. Thanks to Wall Street fashion and icons like Gordon Gekko in the movie Wall Street, his bold suspenders became a symbol of power and ambition. Today, suspenders are a versatile accessory, available in countless colors, patterns, and materials, from classic leather to quirky elastic designs. Brands like Trafalgar and Albert Thurston still lead the market, blending tradition with modern flair. Suspenders are more than just a practical tool. They are a cultural phenomenon. In the early 20th century, they were a staple for working-class men, from farmers to factory workers, because they offered comfort during long hours of labor. But they also became a status symbol. In the 1920s, dapper gentlemen paired suspenders with tailored suits, exuding sophistication. Hollywood amplified their appeal, with stars like Charlie Chaplin and Humphrey Bogart rocking suspenders on the big screen. In pop culture, suspenders have played diverse roles. Think of Robin Williams in Mork and Mindy, whose rainbow suspenders became an emblem of his quirky character. Or consider the punk rock movement of the 1970s, where suspenders were paired with ripped jeans for a rebellious edge. Even today, suspenders are a favorite at weddings, hipster cafes, and cosplay events, proving their timeless versatility. They have also sparked debates. Some call them old-fashioned, while others see them as a bold fashion statement. One thing is clear, suspenders have a knack for reinventing themselves across generations. Ready for some jaw-dropping tidbits? Here are 5 surprising facts about suspenders that will leave you stunned. Suspenders were once banned in schools. In the early 1900s, some British schools outlawed them, claiming they were too flashy and distracted students. They inspired a medical device. In the 19th century, doctors adapted suspender-like straps to create orthopedic braces for back support. Suspenders saved lives during World War II. Paratroopers used heavy-duty suspender straps to secure their gear, ensuring safe landings. The term suspender comes from the Latin word suspender, meaning to hang. It perfectly describes how they work hanging from your shoulders to hold up your pants. A U.S. president was a superfan. Franklin D. Roosevelt reportedly wore custom suspenders with his initials embroidered on them. Even during formal White House events, These facts show just how much history and quirkiness are packed into this simple accessory. Suspenders are not just functional, they are full of surprises. From their scandalous start as undergarments to their status as a fashion staple, suspenders have had quite the journey. They have supported breeches, powered Hollywood style, and even influenced medical gear. Whether you see them as a practical tool or a bold statement, suspenders remind us that even the smallest objects can have a massive impact. They are a testament to human creativity, adapting to every era while staying true to their core purpose. So, the next time you spot a pair of suspenders, you will know the incredible story behind those straps. If you loved uncovering the secrets of suspenders, give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs to up their fashion game. Subscribe to Objectified and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the objects that shape our lives. Got a favorite suspender style or a fun fact we missed? Drop it in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for joining us on this stylish adventure through the world of suspenders. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we will see you in the next video on Objectified. Until then, keep your pants up and your spirits higher.